Good afternoon. How you doing, Facebook Live? This is that guy Rel, the host of the 313 Live Show, Detroit's rawest podcast show in the business. So today, Young Noble of the Outlaws wrote a letter and released the letter. And in the letter, he was basically talking about how the Outlaws they kept quiet for so long. They out of respect for Tupac and Tupac's family and just a lot of shit they didn't speak on or bother about with the media, but they were getting so much mail from their fans, loyal fans, and Tupac's loyal fans, saying that they need to address some things and speak upon it. So Young Noble penned a letter himself and basically talked about the movie All Eyez On Me. Okay, he cleared up that John Singleton John Singleton did not quit. He was fired. Yes, he was fired. I kind of knew that he was fired because he was a little too bitter about the situation on how he talked about it on the Breakfast Club and other interviews and just dissed the director and the company and this Demetrius Ship, the young man is playing Tupac. Um, Young Noble stated that John Singleton had wrote his own script for the movie, and in his script, he tried to go Hollywood with it, and he was going to disrespect Tupac's legacy and disrespect Tupac's character. Okay, he wrote in the script. John Singleton supposedly wrote in his script that there was going to be a scene where Tupac got raped in jail, which we all knew that that was a lie, and it was verified that by the Clinton Correctional Facility that where Tupac was locked down that it didn't happen. Um, John Single was going to put that in his movie as Tupac was raped. Then he also was going to put in the scene that Tupac Shakur's mother, Afeni Shakur, was supposed to have been a lesbian or doing lesbian acts in the movie, trying to go Hollywood with the shit and veer off the story. So Young Noble cleared all that up and said none of it was true. Tupac's mother was not into any lesbian act shit, and he once again verified that Tupac was not raped in prison. Okay, so John Singleton, if you were going to put that bullshit in the movie and it was false, you deserve your ass to be fired. You shouldn't have nothing to do with Tupac's estate, period. Young Noble also cleared up that there will not be another Tupac movie. This is the only movie on Tupac. Biopic is going to be out on Tupac. So everybody that's waiting on John Singleton version to happen, it's not going to happen. He's blowing smoking ass and he's selling you a wet dream. That's all he's doing. Okay, we're going to move away from John Singleton. He also cleared up some facts that I didn't even know. Okay, Idi Amin of the Outlaws, his first son is with Tupac's sister. And Idi Amin was basically known Tupac since they were younger. And let's talk about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Okay, the Tupac estate, not the family, the estate, did not want the Outlaws to perform Hail Mary at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. He got a call. Young Noble stated in the letter he got a call from Trex asking, what's up? We want to, why you guys are not going to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Why you not going to perform Hail Mary? They called me to do it. So, Idi Amin said, hey, he didn't know it is what it is, but Trex, being the guy he is, he invited Idi Amin to come perform it with him because it was his song. So, him and Pac's song. So, one thing led to another. They went to the practice of it, and it got back to the estate that Idi Amin was performing the song with Trex. So they pulled Trex's coattail and called him and was like, if Idi Amin performed that song on stage with you, we're going to cut it out. We're going to cut your performance out. Why the estate is blackballing the Outlaws, I have no idea. Okay. Um, Further on, moving on into the letter, he clearly stated that the company did not sue Afeni Shakur and take over the rights to the movie. That was false. The company was suing 2Pac's estate for breach of contract, and the reasoning is because Afeni Shakur's attorney, the attorney over the estate, she's no longer the attorney. She quit for some odd reason. She went and backdoored another side deal with another company for more money, supposedly, to do the movie. Okay, and they were already signed into a contract already with the company who's doing the movie biopic already. So the other company called and said, "Hey, we got a partner deal with you. We're gonna do this as a partner deal." Don't work like that. So that's what happened, and after that, the attorney for the state just up and quit for some odd reason. Okay, mark my words, there's going to be some legal shit going on that. I bet that's going to happen. Okay, the same attorney, the Outlaws, along with a lot of people who worked on the All Eyez On Me album, did not get paid back royalties. And the Machiavelli album didn't get paid back royalties, or didn't get paid what they was deserved, the back pay for the album. This woman talked them into, well, let's sign over your back pay, what you owe, because look at what 2Pac done for you guys. Look what Afeni has done for you guys after Pac was long gone and dead. This is back in 97. So, you know, out of the love for Pac and the family, they signed over the rights to the back pay, not knowing the business. He stated that, not knowing the business. So they didn't get paid, and a lot of other producers didn't get paid. My thing to this is, if you know, I'm not gonna disrespect the dead 2Pac's mother. I'm just asking, wow, why did she allow this to happen if she really knew what was going on, or did she really know what was going on? Back to the set of All Eyez On Me. Okay, 2Pac's family, the director of the movie, and everybody was trying to get them to come on the set, be a part of the movie, and you know, even give them jobs on the set of the movie. Come to find out, they didn't come. So everybody wanted to know what was going on, and come to find out, they were relaying everything to this attorney who no longer works for the estate anymore, and she was not relaying the message back to 2Pac's family, to Afeni Shakur or the family. So they're just finding all this out at a later date, that this woman was not relaying the messages. So, people, watch who the fuck you sign as your lawyer to handle your business, because shit can get fucked up. And that's what it sounds like here. Shit has got fucked up. Move along. Let's talk about 2Pac Shakur's cousin. The man is running around town talking about the family disapprove of this movie. Oh, I don't support this movie. Got a lot of negative bullshit to say about this movie. Where in the fuck did you come from, bruh? Where in the fuck did you come from? Just out of the blue, you coming up as the spokesperson for the family, talking about what the family don't approve of and what the family ain't cool with, and then you go back and you backtrack the shit in an interview and say, oh, well, you know, the movie is this and the movie is that. You changing your tone. And then, and also in the interview, you stated that the rights was taken from you, because you was trying to broker a deal and raise millions of dollars to get this movie on a movie project going. So I would expect for you to be bitter and angry and salty, because, you know, of what was going on, that you raised millions to get this movie project going for yourself, and you were gonna, you know, write it or be the producer, whatever the fuck you claim you were gonna do. Of course you would be salty, and you're very salty. I see your interviews. You're very fucking salty. Okay, I'm quite sure 2Pac's sister is a very smart, bright, brilliant young lady. I'm quite sure that if any of this shit was true, she would have came forward and spoke upon it or whatever, or released a statement through her lawyer. Okay, she hasn't done that. Now the gentleman is over Tupac's estate right now that takes control over it and overseeing it. This is the same guy that when Tupac went to prison and had the #1 album in the world, platinum selling Me Against the World album, did not put up the $1.4 million bail to get Pac out of jail. Suge stepped up and did what he did. And now this is the same motherfucker that's running Tupac's estate and getting paid off of it. I don't understand that one. That one, I'm lost at that one. I really am. But now, these are not my words. I put a link down in the description. There's a link. You can click on the link and you can read the motherfucking link for yourself, people. And the letter, read the letter for yourself that he penned. He penned this letter and wrote it, you know, and felt that they needed to talk about it and get shit off of their chest, you know. And I respect them for that. But wow, I didn't know that Idi Amin fathered a child with Tupac's sister. Wow, that's new to me right there, for real. Well, people, I'll touch down on this shit a little bit more later, but I did just want to, you know, just give you my take on it and other bullshit. So, you know, John Singleton is a fucking liar. He's salty that he got fired. How many disgruntled motherfuckers you know that got fired and then told you, oh, I quit? We all know that one motherfucker that has done that. Or another motherfucker like Tupac's cousin who was trying to broker a deal for himself and got fucked out of the deal. Well, didn't get fucked out of the deal. The deal just didn't go through because Afeni Shakur already signed a deal with someone else. Did Tupac's estate get millions of dollars for Tupac's music being in the movie? Yes, they did. Did Afeni Shakur and his estate see millions of dollars for the Tupac biopic? Yes, they did. No one was cheated in the family or the Tupac estate was not cheated, robbed, or anything. So quit listening to what you hear from other motherfuckers. Now, I'm going to take Young Noble's word over any other motherfucker body else's word. If it don't come from Tupac's mother, which she's deceased, or it haven't came from Tupac's sister, then Young Noble has no reason to lie. Flat out. Tupac cousin, he can't tell me shit. John Singleton, at this point, you can't tell me shit, especially if you were going to piss on Tupac's legacy the way that you did, was going to do, and put a scene in there about Tupac being raped when that was not true, or when you're going to put it in there that Tupac's mother was a lesbian or dealing with lesbian shit, and that wasn't true. So, I'm out. I'm done. Peace and love.